everyone.
Yes,
Good
I'm
to
still
see
here.
you.
I'm trying to find where my hearing device went to. Hold on.
No worries. Sachi, I'm going live now
Okay.
on Zoom. So I'm going to ask you to mute yourself for now, okay? This is a group healing, not a private healing right now. Here we go. Well, thank you everybody for showing up. Today I'll be doing another live group healing. It seemed that a lot of people had added their name afterwards to my list at the end of last Thursday, and I thought, oh my goodness, so they either didn't see it or read it properly or whatever. However, that's the way it goes. Life goes on. Today I'll be doing another, like I said, another group healing. And I'm looking forward to it. I received the loveliest, actually several, of testimonials that people had written up for me regarding the group healing. And it just warms my heart to see that people are enjoying the healing that's going on. People are getting epiphanies. People were literally getting physical healings, mental healings, emotional healings, just depending on which one I read. It was wonderful to read that and be of service to y'all. I just love it. I just love it. Most people today, I realize, are going to be on proxy, and that's just fine. So I have the list of names that are there. We are blessed with Sachi coming on live, so I'll be able to talk to her later on. And if you wish to come on live as well, to be able to talk as well for a few minutes, especially after the healing, the link is in the chat, I believe, or in the description, one of the two, probably in the description. And so I will begin, because this is not our first rodeo. If you have seen this before, then you'll know that the replays are going to be available on this very Facebook page that you are watching right now, Monika Huppertz 98 or something like that. And what else? I will post the links to the replay in the various groups that I was posting this information. Welcome, Michelle. And then you can access it there again. The wonderful thing about the replays is you can get into that beautiful sense of connection with source, with yourself, with your soul, as everything is done at the soul level when it comes to the Akashic records. And I love it. I just absolutely love it. I was going over a way how I can make this even more powerful for people. And I think when I was, diving into that and getting information for you, that I came up with a few things. And so I'm just trying to find that really quickly, making sure that I have the right thing for you, and I have somehow not. It had to do with setting your intention and you know, feeling that connection with the divine. And so I'm going to include that for everybody that I'm doing a proxy for in the Akashic records here. And hopefully that will be of service to you. So get yourself situated, comfortable, feel the seat underneath you. Sending grounding cord down from your middle chakra, your base root chakra, and your feet chakras down into the crystalline energy of Mother Earth. Good. Feel that connection in Mother Earth and have that connection come up, following those lines back up into you, and doing also a bit of a mini healing from her. There are beautiful energies that come from Mother Earth, from the crystalline connection. I know of emeralds, I know of the amethyst, tourmaline, and there was at least 3 others that I came across. Of course, I haven't found that paper on my, or that, on my desktop here, so son of a gun. But anyways, know that those healing energies, despite my forgetting, are still coming up into you. And feel that connection now also coming in from source, coming into your crown chakra, down into your heart chakra, filling up the rest of your body, and connecting even more with you, your physical body, mental, emotional, spiritual body, and especially your soul. Placing your attention again on your heart chakra, I invite you to notice that there's a beautiful, warm, glowing flame there emerging, that there is a beautiful golden bubble now also coming out and encompassing you, your soul, all parts of you, and indeed the whole group, And with that, I'm going to come into the Akashic records. And I say the key to get into the Akashic fields. Creator of all, for the highest good of all, I request to enter my Akashic records. And this will also be for yours, because I'll be doing proxy for you all in that. It is my intent to serve the highest of my abilities, and I request that healing and transformation take place in the highest form available. I request that the truth and accuracy be received, and that I become a vessel of divine knowledge, wisdom, and healing for one and all here. I request during this session that we all be directly connected to Source, our divinity, and our souls, who we really are as divine beings, and extended that into our daily lives so we can inspire all of those that we come into contact. I ask that our egos do not get in the way of divine truth unfolding, and that confidence in our abilities to take in this beautiful healing be strengthened. I realize that we are divine messengers, and we have a team of divine beings supporting us during this session. I ask that the Creator, the divine temples, and the Akashic Record Division, the archangels, and our personal team of guides, teachers, and angels assist us now. In the name of the Creator, divine truth, and healing ourselves, our souls, and the Akashic records. The records are now open. The records are now open. The records are now open. Very good. And so I see us as a group emerging from this golden bubble. We walk down a path down towards a tall, big white building. The path is, it seems like there's woods on one side and meadow on the other. I've never seen one like that before. It's usually one or the other. So we must have people who have various preferences. So that's nice. And as we stroll down that path, we come across the beautiful marble steps going up into the Akashic building. Knock on the door, and a lovely, tall, big, broad-shouldered man opens the door, beautiful, warm smile on his face. And he already knows what we're here for. And he guides us out of the foyer and to the room that we're going to meet in. Thank you. As we stand before that door, I knock and the door is quickly opened. And like before, there are many chairs set out for us. We each take a seat. Nice. Our Akashic spirits are here, spirit guides, and healer guides are also here. And our souls, I notice, are standing behind each of us. You know, yours behind you, mine behind me, surrounded by the healer guides. And then the helper beings, they are there. They're just waiting for their turn to do what they need to do in the Akashic. So I am going to look on my regular paper because I need the regular stuff now. Here we go, Akashic Group Healing. All right. So just a reminder to allow your healing to come in. Know that you are safe. And I see and I sense this group starting to merge together. And we are putting into the center of the circle that we're in, because we're in a circle facing one another, into there the things that are concerning us. We came here for a healing, whatever our specific healing is for us. That's the intention we have to heal, whether it be physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual healing that you're looking at. We're going to toss those ideas right now into the center. Nice. And what I notice right away is that there's cords and attachments from each person in the group going into this central pot of where the healing desires are situated. One of the healers from our group has come in, and he's literally got his arms out like this, just kind of taking in all of it into his arms. And now I'm going to call forth the healing guides again to come through you, work together, work through me as well with our group. I ask if there is a theme, and I'm getting no, there is not a theme this time. Oftentimes there are in group healings, but not this time. Looks like everybody has their own individual, and there wasn't a particular theme for this to happen, and that's okay too. So as we bring in more of our consciousness and our thoughts, and we're feeling more relaxed in this group, sending out more of our our desires to have healed. I ask you to just be made aware of the thoughts that are coming in your heads now, the emotions you're feeling, and see if you are getting any of your own guidance into your mind. With it all being individual, this is the feeling that I get, that that's how they're going to relay any messages to you. I see more and more bits and pieces coming into the center, and that healer guide is still in the middle there. And so I just wait patiently to see, is there any more people tossing more of their healing desires into the center there. I don't see any more coming in. What I do notice still are those cords of attachments from you to the thing that you want healed. And all of these things that you've put in there represents, the problems that are in the way, the thought processes, the patterns, the habits, the situations. What else? Just various means and ways that life is difficult for you in getting this area healed. And those are the things that we are going to be releasing. So the blocks and anything that, is in your way of healing your particular ailment or predicament or situation. And now the healer guides that were around us, they're coming into the circle, and they are cutting all these cords, attachments, and tendrils. Some of these look different than what I've seen before. Tendrils is a new word for me for this. I've used it in other areas, but not in a group setting. And my understanding of a tendril is other things that are connected to it. So here's your main issue, and you have a cord, but then all of a sudden there's all these other little spider web thingies sticking out. And, it pulls in from other parts of your life, whether it is from your childhood or even further back to, hi Carla, to a past life. And so we've got another set of healer guides that have come in. That's new to me. And they are looking after those tendrils. This is very individualized, people, very individualized. And so my process right now is to watch to see what are they doing, report that to you. I just got a message of keep healing, keep healing. I don't know if that's for me or something for me to do, I get a yes. So if you're hearing messages, sensing messages, knowing messages, however they come to you, maybe you see an image or a symbol, or you hear a song. I often hear songs, and I understand what that song means most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time I do. And so however you're getting your message, I feel like I was finally released from the stuff that I wanted healed. And so there was a feeling of freedom and an ability to breathe easier in my chest. I felt like I was sitting up taller. And as I look around the souls that are standing behind each of us, it seems that they are beaming with pride, gratefulness, gratitude. Satisfaction is the word that really, I think, encompasses the looks on the faces that I can see. And it's not like I see, you know, your face, my face kind of a thing. It is a very, I don't know, bright image of a person, as if someone was made out of all light, and but you could still see that it is a person, and the feeling from their heart is palpable. It truly is palpable. That feels good. And now I invite you to ask that you be released from all of the blocks that were in your way, that they get taken away. And as I hear that, that healer guide just kind of ascends up, and it looks like, as far as I understand, he's bringing all of these blocks, problems, ways and means, and patterns and habits and everything else that's getting in your way from you healing in the way that you're wanting that healing. I hear finances a lot too. People wanting jobs, opportunities, free money, so like lottos, and an increase in pay, fewer working hours, but still stay at your current salary, however that goes. Anyways, that being is bringing all of that up to source to be transmuted. So that feels good. And now coming up over top of us, over top our whole circle of people, I see a beautiful white sparkly light. Gold is also infused in there. This is a beautiful healing light. It's meant to come into you, all parts of you, your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual self, your multidimensional self, your auric field, and any other part of you, and your soul as well. And the idea is it's going into every cell of your being and healing the parts that might have been disrupted because of those blocks being taken out. So it's filling in the cracks, holes, the divots I hear, and the fissures. That's interesting. Never heard of a fissure yet in the person, but nonetheless. And I hear mention the invisible, mention the hidden. So oftentimes when I go into, and I'm working with people, I will go into other parts that I can't see, but I know are there. And then other parts that I don't know if they're there, but I'm trusting that Source will take care of them. They're hidden, they're buried, however that is. And then Source goes and makes sure that all of that is also taken care of. That's why I call my healing process a co-creative process. I'm the mouthpiece. I'm the conduit through which the information comes to you, and Source, of course, is the one that does the healing, not me. And it looks to me like each person now sitting in the chair, there's also a smile to your faces. I see a more relaxed body posture from some. I see a very up and engaged kind of posture from others. It looks like, you know, some of them are bright-eyed and just, wow, I can't believe this. Others are kind of looking at themselves like their hands. I don't know if they're feeling buzzy or cold or warm. Various people feel different things. So as energy moves in, on, and around you, you might be having that kind of experience. And I'm going to go quiet for a minute, and I want you to realize that from source, this beautiful healing energy is also some gifts for you. So whether it's information, connection, a place where to go, who to talk to, a spontaneous healing, whatever it is, these gifts are there for you now. And so I'm just going to go quiet for a couple of minutes, and I want you to be curious and find out, what is this? What is my gift? I would like to know, kind of a thing. So please, I invite you to have a listen, have a feel, have a sense. Okay. Some of you might be releasing. So you might be yawning, you might be stretching. Some people burp, some other gases come out. There's all sorts of ways that people release. And that's all very normal. Some people feel buzzy, some people feel dizzy, some feel nothing at all. And does that mean that, you weren't included in the healing? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Everything is done to your comfort level. And if so, that you have a bit of an apprehension or worry how this might affect you, it's the way I set things up is that, people feel what is okay for them to feel. And if that means nothing, great. If that means, no worries, Desiree. If that means also that you've got, other feelings in there, but it's more like a knowing, or you saw something. This is all that how people react during a healing. I'm still noticing people are receiving. Nice. Welcome, Irene. Still not yet. Wow, okay. There we go. That feels better. I noticed that the beam of light that was over us is starting to dissipate, starting to disappear. Becoming less and less visible. And just because it's becoming less and less visible does not mean that it goes away. Your connection with Source, however it is that you do that, it is there. And all you need to do is ask for that connection to take place so that you can feel more of the healing energies. And also when you ground into Mother Earth, same thing. Make sure you ground into the crystalline heart. There seems to be some really good benefits. And ask not just to be in the crystalline heart, but into the right space for you in the crystalline heart of Mother Earth to receive those gifts that are meant just for you, that healing, that feeling good, that connection, that groundedness. And especially as we leave in just a few minutes, make sure you've got that connection to Mother Earth. When some people heal, they tend to just feel so wonderful and elated that they kind of, for lack of a better phrase, they kind of stay out of their body. And then they're very flighty and forgetful, and anything that you can associate with being or feeling flighty seems to happen. But if you remember to reground, make sure you are grounded. Do that first thing in the morning and check every once in a while. You're still grounded. Yep, good. Keep going. And again, just ask, even though you're still grounded, ask again at night so that you're not going off in dreamland to other areas that just kind of give you the weird dreams and so on. Okay, so that has all gone. So let's see. If there are any messages that you got and you want to share them here, that would be awesome. I would love to know what you were blessed with. Each one of you seemed to have get blessed with a gift that was just handpicked for you. I don't get any new messages for the group. This has been really individualized, so it's more like you got a free healing session one-on-one, which is lovely. And so it looks like our time is up. So I'm going to thank the angelic beings, our healer guides, and our own guides for their participation. Allow these new energies, blessings, and gifts to integrate into you now. Feel it dispersing all over you. Sorry, guys. Let's see what I can do. That's better. Feeling it dispersing into you, absorbing into you, even on a deeper level. Knowing that as you take this with you, you take this forward into your life. It doesn't just end here. It goes on. The healing goes on into days, weeks, months ahead, whatever it is that you need for your healing to be successful. Personally, I find that after, several sleep cycles, that's when I noticed it most. Things that used to bother me, let's say it was a physical pain, all of a sudden that pain isn't so much. Duress over a situation, all of a sudden I'm not so sad when I think about that situation anymore. It's not weighing me down like it used to. So whatever it is for you, just kind of look for that. You can send me a message. Well, actually, all of you have agreed to send a message in exchange. what your experience was like. Did you like it? Did you feel anything? Did it do anything for you? Did you not feel anything, but still notice later on anyways that? And please do remember, I'm finding that a lot of people from the last couple of times, only a small percentage of them bother to write back. And, you know, it kind of worries me that we know that there's a karmic lesson that gets attached when you kind of make a promise or a vow or something, and then that doesn't get fulfilled. That keeps coming back to you until it is fulfilled, however that is. So, and this would be a very minor one, of course, but still, I'd hate for you to have more stuff heaped up on you. So if you have a question or something, or a comment or concern, type me and I will respond with a quick message. No worries. Think about what your biggest takeaways was from this, and I'll get you to start. If you're online with me, I'll get you to start thinking on that, and I'll ask a few people here online. And with that, I am going to say that thank you, the guides. Thank you, everyone, for your kindness, your help. And the records are now closed. The records are now closed. I'll stand up and walk away down that pathway into that big bubble. And everybody's little bubbles around them so that their energy, nobody else's energy. And that's it. Good. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very, very much. Desiree, Carla, if you're here, if you wanted to write anything, that'd be awesome. Sachi and Irene, is there anything you would like to share online here?
I want to say thank you so much. I'm so glad I participated.
Thanks, Sachi.
Yes.
You are most welcome. Most welcome.
This has been the most incredible experience I've ever gone through.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And I'm so happy for you. And may it continue on for you, as I know it will. So thank you for participating. This meant a lot to me too.
Thank you. Very, very profound.
Good. That's wonderful. Get some water, tissues.
Well, thank you.
Irene, how can I?
I just got online, so I wasn't online. I just started to be online. So is there a replay as well?
Yes, absolutely. I'll post that link right away. And I will post it in the various groups that I had mentioned this to. So yeah, that will be there.
Okay, thank you. Well, thank you for accessing the records.
You're most welcome.
Well, I did feel actually that I was nauseous in my neck. I've been feeling that all day. Is that because of the session coming up today?
Sometimes I know that's happened to me. I get pains or like dizzy, colds or something like that when I know I'm going to go to a healing for myself. So, and what happens is, to me, it's been a message of, don't forget me, I want to be released. That kind of a thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, it brings it to the forefront.
So I will listen to the replay and I will leave you a comment on that. Thank you so much.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much too. All right, Carla, anything to share? Desiree?
Thank you.
You're welcome, Sachi. I'm gonna be fine, honey. And the two peoples whose names I mentioned, they were on Facebook and just wrote in there. So I don't know if they're still here or not. So I'm just going to wait a moment yet to see if there is a comment back. This has been really eye-opening for me, especially since when I did the first group healing, I didn't have any comments regarding people feeling better. And maybe it was because I was new and still learning. But now after this has been my, I don't know, 5th group healing or something like that. And people are commenting how they are feeling better, how they did get a healing, whatever it is they signed up for that they wanted. Nothing to share. Thank you, Desiree. It feels good, and it just validates it for me. You know, learning about this myself, I want to test the waters. I want to make sure that what I set out is going to be of value. My one-on-ones, I have no worries about that at all. They are phenomenal. And I don't usually brag about my services, but honestly, people have been doing extremely well with them. And the group one, I was a little worried, you know, but it seems that, yes, it is a good way to heal. And so I will be offering group healings on my website as well. I didn't think I would be, but that's nice. And, you know, that will be an extremely affordable way for people to get a healing. And that makes me feel good that I can offer a service and it be viable for as many people as possible. So that's wonderful.
And where are you located, Monika?
I am located in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Oh, I'm in Calgary.
Oh, Calgary.
Oh.
Yeah, just down the road.
Yeah. Is it still recording or?
It is. I can stop the recording.
I have a question.
Okay.
So we just moved here from Victoria the end of last year, and I haven't felt good here. I feel my soul is it's really harsh. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm escaping Calgary every single day. I'm looking for ways to go to the mountains, to the east, to the west, to the south, to the north. And it's been hard. It is still hard.
Calgary has got a very unique energy flow. Some parts are absolutely wonderful, and other parts I found very difficult. I lived there for several years.
Yeah.
And I always felt like I was running.
And what part did you live in?
So I lived in Deer Run.
Where about is that?
So Deer Run would be what? Farther south, I guess.
So I'm in the northwest here. I'm overlooking the fields here.
Okay, because I lived in the northwest. My goodness. By the highway there. And I didn't mind it there, but it wasn't the easiest place. I ended up moving to a different area in Calgary, and it's been almost 35 or 40 years now since I've been there. So forgive me, I forget all the areas.
It's probably changed too.
and it has, but I found peace in other areas where I lived versus some of them. So yes.
Yeah. So well, that is confirmation already as well, because I'm actually running. I love spending time in the mountains, but I cannot do that every day. Well, I could, but there's a unique energy here. I thought it was the dry air, it was the atmosphere. I was looking, and I know it's the ground as well. because I can sense it.
Yes.
My soul has been hurt here multiple times. So
make sure you ground more into the crystalline heart of Mother Earth in the right spot for you.
I like the right spot for you. I will add that, because I feel grounded in the mountains. As soon as I come back, it's gone.
Ah, good. Yeah. Good as in you know the difference. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
alrighty. Well, thank you for mentioning that. I've already, I said my takeaway from today, maybe that's what it is. It's very unique here, because I was drawn to you every single week and I couldn't, I don't know, I lost the message on Facebook, and today it's like, I need to find it, and then I found you. So thank you.
I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad you did. And, you can message me if you have some more questions, Irene. I'm very user-friendly.
Well, really appreciate that you're doing this all the practice healing groups, but I think they're very beneficial for everyone.
Wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, I will listen to the replay for sure.
Good. I'll post the link in a few minutes.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
All righty. You take care.
Okay. Take care, Monika.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And I wish you all the best, everybody, that the healing takes place in the way that is just best for you, just right for you. Listen for your messages, connect. I know you can do it. It will enhance you. This was a very powerful one. If I'm feeling that, I know that others are definitely as well. So with that, I bid you adieu. Good night.
Good night. Okay, bye-bye.